Welcome to What's Happening, a program which focuses on events and issues in the City of Lynn. Here with me today from the Stop the Violence Committee in Lynn, we have Antonio Gutierrez, also from LynnCAM, and Ebony White, a member over at Centerboard as well, your program specialist. We'll talk a little bit about who you guys are. Your event is coming up this Saturday, September 27th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., and it's the Walk for Peace, and that's exactly what it is. It's the Walk for Peace. It's being thrown on by the Stop the Violence and Lynn Committee. This is a newer organization. Basically, they came into existence to create a platform for Lynners to speak against violence, creating peace, and that's a huge part of what these advocates are trying to do. So very important. Reach out to them if you need some more information. You can find them on Facebook, Stop the Violence and Lynn Committee. But again, this event is this Saturday, September 27th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's going to start at Lynn English, okay? So it's important. I'd probably be at Lynn English around 3:45, 3:30. Get the item, grab your coffee, have some time to yourself, and then you're going to go from English to the Lynn Common. This is at the little gazebo, and they just put in like chairs and stuff like that, so that's nice little venue. And this is from 4 to 6 p.m. Before we get too much into the event, let's talk a little bit about who you guys and how you're involved. Antonio, we'll start with you.
My name is Antonio Gutierrez. I'm the Lynn Youth Street Outreach Advocate for LynnCAM Inc., street level outreach, also involved with the juvenile court system. Trying to direct our young in a different direction other than violence. I got involved with this through single phone call from Freddie Hogan. A few of us met up at Dunkin' Donuts on the Linway. That was the place for the first meeting, and we just launched from there.
I'd just like to point out to a lot of people who have had the thought that it's hard to make a difference. I mean, it really could start with a phone call, and that's what we're talking about right here.
Yes.
It's not like you guys are out there, with guns and military vehicles trying to stop the violence, Like you're out there and you're like, hey, you don't like violence, I don't like violence, let's talk about it. And that's how things get done. I mean, that's how the revolution happened. I mean, those guys, they discussed it beforehand. They planned it out, and they planned accordingly. So thank you for doing what you're doing. Ebony, let's talk a little bit about you and your involvement.
I'm Ebony White. I am a program manager over at Centerboard. I work with adolescent kids ages 12 to 18 years old who were removed from the home from DCF. I got involved one day. I was just at Antonio's office, and his wife came up to me and was like, they need a woman on their team. And I'm like, what team? She was like, Lynn Stop the Violence Committee. And I'm like, sign me up. Without even talking,
Nice.
to Antonio or to the guys, it was like, sign me up. A lot of the members that are already on the committee I knew from high school or just, passing and being from the area. So there was like no questions, no doubt in my mind. It's like, I want to be a part of this change. So I've been involved probably for about a month now. And it's been a great experience. I've met a lot of really nice people.
Yeah, you guys have been around for what, like maybe 3 months so far? maybe even less than that.
Yeah,
just about.
Yes.
The actual launch.
You've already had 2 events.
2 major events.
And then you're having a third one this Saturday, September 27th. It's going to be from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It starts at Lynn English. I'd suggest be down there a little early. And this is the Walk for Peace. Again, it's going to end at the Lynn Commons. This is a Walk for Peace, which is being organized by the Stop the Violence Committee here in Lynn. These are 2 of the, I think it's you guys got 6 committee members, 7 committee members. And you guys are a power force. I mean, the guys you got, Peter Caparno, John Ford, Fred Hogan, Rachel Bradley, Ebony White, Antonio Gutierrez. Who else am I missing? Rob Smith.
Yes.
Anybody else?
No, I think that's it. That's right there.
Wow.
I
never remember all the names.
Very good with that.
I mean, like we talk about these guys, and these guys are Lynners. Like, it's one thing to say you're a Lynner, but like they're Lynners because they're in the community, they're reaching out. So we're learning a little bit about you. Let's talk about this event. Saturday, September 27th, 4 p.m., be down in English. It's the Walk for Peace. It's being thrown on by the Stop the Violence and Lynn Committee. It's going to end at the Lynn Common. This is a positive event. It's supposed to be able to bring the community together. And the real focus is the children, right?
Yes.
When we think like youths, right, we think, some of us think like, oh gosh, youths. And then others of us think, you guys are parents. You probably have a different, oh, that's cool, kids. And like guys like me who are 28 and their grandparents are forcing them to make a decision. I'm like, I don't know about that. But I mean, these are future citizens of Lynn.
Absolutely.
And that's huge. And when it comes down to it, when you're a youth, like it's easier to be violent. I mean, it's easier to make that decision than to talk it out, because
Yep.
that's all you know. Physicality, right? I mean, the whole like idea of philosophy and speech, like that doesn't come until later. So your organization is there to kind of instruct these kids what options are available. Let's talk about the event. What's its cause? What are you guys trying to gain from this?
You want me to take it, or you
Go
can take
ahead.
part of it? Well, first off, I need to say that we didn't need 50 people on the committee
Right.
to make some things happen. It took a few of us. We got to the table, a couple meetings. We had a basketball tournament. We had the rally. Great turnout for both. Now what we're asking the city is, come out. Let them see us. We want to come out in full force. And the impact that we want to do is that communities can come together, not a community, West Lynn, East Lynn. We're talking about Lynn in general, the city of Lynn. Come on out, join us arm in arm. We're going to have a few keynote speakers at the gazebo where it ends. It's not just we get there and everybody goes home and, you close the gate or close your door and it's over.
Right.
No, this is just the beginning of what it is that we want to do. We're looking to make a major impact. We're looking to put it out there. We're looking to bring it out in the open. And we want to set the platform for those that have not had the opportunity to come out with their ideas about how to make changes in your city. I think I'm the only one that's the outsider. But I live here in Lynn,
Yeah.
and I got an 8-year-old in the school system, so it's royally important, the work that we are all trying to do, because it's going to impact not only my son, Ebony's child, and the rest of us and the rest of the city. So this is your opportunity to come out Saturday, get there early, and because we'll have an agenda of where we're going to go, what streets we're going to make an impact.
Ebony, I want to get to you and talk about what your take is on it, what you think the organization's going to gain. More importantly, what do you think the community of Lynn's going to gain? But I just wanted to kind of go back to something that you had said, Antonio, that these kids, they don't have a platform to go to, and there's not a lot of people out there really kind of addressing this serious situation. So it's a small niche, but we can see that it's getting bigger, it's getting better, and then that's really what your focus is. I mean, 3 months. Less than 3 months, you guys already have 3 events.
Yeah.
This event's coming up this Saturday. It's going to be on September 27th, 4 p.m. Meet down at Lynn English for the walk. It's going to be the Walk for Peace. This is an event being thrown on by the Stop the Violence Committee here in Lynn. 4 p.m. Be at English. You'll walk down to the Commons. You'll be out of there by 6 p.m. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes later, because these guys seem like they like to do the extra work. And that's just what it is doing work. So Ebony, you got a call. You joined on. I'm in. How can I stop the violence? What do you hope to gain out of this?
Just to be a voice for the people, for the younger population. Just a lot of the times, they have a hard time advocating of like how they feel or what's going on. So for me, it's just I just want to be that person that their go-to person that they can talk to, that I could help advocate what their needs are, what are they feeling, and really kind of do the work to connect the child and the parent together to kind of have more of a stronger foundation in the household. Because I do feel that in a stronger foundation in the household, it will prevent a lot of the violence that are taking place in the streets. Absolutely. Super
important. This event's coming up this Saturday. It is the Walk for Peace. It's being thrown on by the Stop the Violence Committee here in Lynn. Here with me today to discuss it, we've got Antonio Gutierrez and Ebony White. This is going to be held, we're going to start at Lynn English, 4 p.m. We'll walk down to the Commons, right towards that little gazebo area. There'll be some keynote speakers, and the goal of this is to raise awareness about stopping the violence in Lynn. You can also reach out to them at Facebook. They're on Facebook, Stop the Violence in Lynn Committee. And then we've got Stop the Violence Lynn at gmail.com. Plenty of ways to reach out to these guys. A lot of you guys may know them, but on the committee we've got Rob Smith, Peter Capano, these two, Antonio Gutierrez, Ebony White. We also have John Ford. Who else am I missing?
Fred
Hogan, Rachel Bradley, and if these are names that we all know, and it's not because like they're out there campaigning. Like these are Lynn advocates, and they're doing work.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's important. So Lynn, we're asking you to step up. We're asking you guys to make your effort. Put your money where your mouth is. No more signing up. No more petitions. You want to do something about it? Head down to English this Saturday, 4 p.m. All right, and join in this walk Okay, this walk for peace. It's important for us. It's important for the community. More important, it's more important for the youths. Guys, I want to say thank you for coming on again. Antonio Gutierrez, Ebony White.
Yes.
I appreciate all the work you're doing. Keep it up, and good luck this Saturday. From the studio here at LynnCAM TV, that's it for what's happening. I'm Sean Donahue, wishing you all the best.